Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everyone. Before I get started, I just figured out that I don't have my my phone plugged in. So I want to make sure I don't lose power in the middle of all this. I made sure I wasn't I was on airplane mode, but I failed to make sure that I was gonna have power to my phone. So let me get that plugged in and then we'll get started. Let me see, make sure this is not going to be in the way when I point this down. Hi, Stella. Let me see if this little wave thing works. I see that little wave button that that's popped up, that's new on Facebook. So it's been a day trying to make sure I cut everything and that everything was ready. But I do thank you for watching. If you're joining, jump on, say hi. I am going to be giving something away, but I'm not quite sure, but I know it's going to be probably one of the accessories, just because I ended up ordering, let me see if I can find it. I have an unopened package, or I put the unopened package over there, but I ended up ordering an extra all the trimmings ribbon combo pack. This is really beautiful ribbon, by the way, but I ended up ordering an extra pack of this, and I think I ordered this instead of the tin, the little tin that's in the Halloween part of the catalog. So hi Joyce, thank you for joining me. So I'm going to end up giving away my drawing for this, for watching this Facebook Live, is going to be a package of all the trimmings ribbon combo pack, and I'm actually going to show you some samples because I've already cut the paper. I've basically cut and I want it all share so that you can actually see all of the paper, you can see all of the ribbon, the accessories, the specialty papers, embellishments, you name it. So we're going to go through that real quick, but I'm going to put the other one aside and end up doing that one as a drawing. So for those of you that don't know me, and this is your first time joining, thank you for joining. This special Facebook Live is going to be strictly about, and I can only show you the front page, the new holiday catalog. So excited. Ever since the beginning of this month, only demonstrators have been able to order from this catalog, and so we've had all this time to order, pre-order our goodies, play with our goodies, get ready for August classes. And so I'm really excited to be able to have the opportunity to show you all of the new papers and the new holiday accessories and ribbons and things like that. So I want to make sure I don't forget anything, but I did go ahead and I printed out my notes, so you may see me looking down, and in a little while I'm going to point the camera down. But I did change up my my little sign when I point the camera down. It's only going to have my blog page, because there's a whole page. In fact, I was in the middle of updating that before I got on, so shortly after I'm finished with this video, I'm going to go finish updating the blog. And there's also my email, because to participate in the share, I need to send you a link, and so you'll have to email me, and I'll get to that part of all the things that you need to include when you RSVP for me. So but I did want to share one quick thing, because it's in my notes, but it's at the very, very end. So I want you to keep this in mind as you're watching the video, because there's 3 shares that I'm going to be offering. It's a paper share, and that's going to include all of the new designer series papers and the specialty papers as well. There's the ribbon share, and then there's the accents and embellishments share that I'm going to be offering. And just to kind of go towards the end, I wanted all share, because I know before I became a demonstrator, if I participated in a share, I was one of the people that said, I want it all. I don't want just paper and ribbons. I want accessories too. So I always sprung out for the extra to get everything, just because it really was a great deal. But as you're watching this, you can't decide if you want just paper or whatever. The I Want It All share is going to include everything, and the cost is $116, and that includes shipping directly to your door. So, and the samples that I show you are actually going to be the size and the count that you'll get. So, and then there's bonus gifts for each particular share, and then there's one for the I Want It All. But for $116, that is a really good deal. You're going to get a lot of samples in that particular deal. But what I wanted to share before I forgot is I'm going to read my notes, so bear with me here. If you want to save even more, go in halves with a friend. If you still want some, but you still can't spend $116, then find a friend that wants to split the share with you. And both of y'all can go in halves, and that's what, $58? And that's literally it. So when I bill you, I'm probably going to bill one person the full amount, and then the other person can just pay you. But think about that. So if you still want it, you have a friend that wants to go in halves with you on the share, that's perfectly allowable. So keep that in mind as you're watching. And then the other part that I wanted to make sure that I didn't forget is if you're spending, if you do the I Want It All and you're spending $116, I'm going to highly recommend that you join my team, because if you purchase your starter kit, you get to choose $125 in product from either the annual catalog or the holiday catalog. And since we're showing holiday products, if you want it to be all holiday, to gear up and get your things ready to make your Christmas cards, that's perfectly allowable. Think about that. $125 worth of whatever product you want. You're going to get a free paper pumpkin kit. You're going to get free shipping of your kit to you. You're going to get free business supplies if you need them. There'll be catalogs and things like that in there. You're going to get unlimited opportunities to win team and Stampin' Up! Prizes and challenges, even if you're a hobby demonstrator. And right now, you can actually get holiday pre-order privileges. So like I said earlier, only demonstrators have been able to order from the catalog and see what's all inside. That's where we've been, and you still have that opportunity to be able to pre-order these holiday products, because these products right here technically do not get released until August the 4th to the general public. So those are the kind of privileges that Stampin' Up! Has for demonstrators. On top of, in a couple of weeks, you're going to get to pre-order the new larger die cut machine. So excited! Which is going to be a whole month before it's released to the public. So we're in pre-order right now for holiday products, but next month we're going to be in pre-order for the die cutting machine. So that's pretty exciting, and we've waited a long time for this. And then later down the road, the smaller one will be available. Plus, you're going to get your own 20% discount on all of your orders. Plus, you get to keep your own host rewards if your order is $150 or more. You're going to have an awesome support team, whether it's me or my upline, Jennifer Cotton. And then the last part of that is there's absolutely no obligation whatsoever to remain active. Even hobby demonstrators can take advantage of this great deal. So think about that. So maybe if it's not right for you, if you have a friend that is crafty and you don't want to pass up that kind of a deal, that really is the best deal. But I'll certainly sell you the I Want It All share, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that there was an even better deal that's kind of lying behind, off to the side, waiting to be taken advantage of as well. So with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let me put my tape away and get to the right page here so that I go in order. I am going to start with paper. So let's get started. Let me get this pointed down. See my windows. There we go. I want to make sure that y'all can actually read that piece right there, which has my, y'all don't need to see my name because my name's right there. But there's my blog spot that right after this video, I'm going to update it. I'm trying to bring it down a little more so I can sit down, but I might just stand up for this after all. But there's my blog spot. So there is a whole page on there. I want to make sure I updated that page before right after I get off the video. And then there is my email. It's Barbara's Stamp Pad, and a lot of people miss those double S's and those double P's right there. So I just want to make sure that that you see that it actually says Barbara's Stamp Pad. But like I said, I can only show you the front, but there is lots of gorgeous things in here. So let's get started with paper. And the paper share, first of all, I don't know that I explained it in the beginning, but if you're not familiar with paper shares, let me put that back. If you're not familiar with paper shares, what that does is that gives you an opportunity to be able to sample a little bit of everything, whether it's if you're just interested in paper or you want ribbons or whatever it might be. But I will tell you, all of the designer series paper in the shares are cut down to 6x6 sheets. The ribbon is going to be cut into single lengths, that's 1 to 2 yards based on the original packaging. Embellishments are going to be split equally based on quantity and design, and then smaller embellishments like loose sequins and things like that are really hard to count, those are just going to be kind of closely estimated. So I'll just try to divide those up as equally as I can. And when I get to that part, you're going to see why we don't count those. We just kind of split them the best way we can. And then, of course, each bonus, each share has its own bonus, and I'm going to be able to show you all the bonuses except for the 10 because, remember, I ordered an extra ribbon instead of the 10 like I was supposed to. So, so with this share, let me move this and get my little stack of paper that's already cut. This basically is the entire paper share, and then I've got another small little stack of the specialty paper. I'm going to set that off to the side right there. Make sure I can get the full screen here. And I'm pretty sure I got these out of order, but I've got my little list over here, and I've gone ahead and switched. I've gone ahead and switched the paper, so I should be able to show one side, except for this one, and I think there's one other that come in 6. Well, there's several of them that come in 6x6, and there's 48 sheets of the paper, so you're only going to get one sheet of a few of the papers, just because there's not 2 sheets. There's normally more than 1 sheet. But to give you an example, this one is the plaid tidings. This does come just in 6x6. And don't ask me about prices right now because I don't have my catalog open. But here's that package. Most of them come 12x12, but this one's a 6x6 only. So there's that side of the paper. And then because our paper is double-sided, if you flip it over, you've got all these other designs. And in the share comes 12 pieces of this plaid paper. So there's that one. And then this one, I actually pulled this out the other day. This is one where you're going to get 2 sheets of each design, and I want to show you, for example, there's 2 sheets of this one design, but when you flip it over, the other side has a difference. So that's why you're going to get multiple sheets of this. You're going to get 12 sheets of this particular paper. But this one here is the Magic in This Night paper, and let me fan that out. This is from the Halloween suite. Make sure I get that out. I guess I could have pre-fanned this, but you can actually see, I don't have to flip this over because there's the full 12 different designs right here. Oops, paper's slipping a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? These colors, these pretty peacock and basic black and Cajun craze, and I want to say that's Blackberry Bliss. And you can see the other side has basically the same. So there is Magic in the Night, Halloween. These are in no particular order, by the way. This particular paper is gorgeous. This is one of the specialty papers, and this is, let's see what this one is. Try to get these fanned out. This is one of the fall papers, which is from the Gilded Autumn, I'll say that right, Gilded Autumn Suite. It's a gorgeous suite. I love the colors. They're very neutral, very fall, nature-ish. And then same thing with that. You know, you're going to get your 12 sheets because one side has one design and the other side has this other design as well. So there's the specialty. And the reason why some of these are labeled specialty as opposed to just designer series paper is, I want to see if you can see that. I can see it from my angle, but do you see that shine? One side of each of these papers has that shine to it, and then the other side is just kind of a matte paper to it. I know, Stella, right? You know what? I've already decided that I'm going to use this paper for the fall sampler class. So I'm really excited about doing something with this paper. I've already done something with it, but it's for my customer appreciation event. So if any of my customers are watching, there's a preview of the paper for your make and takes right there. This is a returning favorite, and this is one where you only get 1 sheet of each design because there's only 48, and this one comes in 6x6, and this is the Feels Like Frost 6x6, and I have to flip this one over so you can see. These papers are gorgeous. I love the colors. Kind of show you a little bit one of each one of them, but when you flip it over, like I said, because it's specialty, the other sides to this all have this shimmer to it. Different designs. Each page is a different design. Gorgeous. So that is the Feels Like Frost 6x6 specialty. And then this is a new one. Let me see if I can get this one. Did I flip that one? Oh no, I didn't flip that one. So here, let's flip it. So there's that page, that page. I think I was too busy cutting it. But this is one of the suites. I think this is stuck. Well, maybe there's not. So there's that side. There's that side. That one. That's the back side. There's that one. That one. That one. There's some snowflakes on that one. And then that one right there. And this is the Snowflake Splendor from the Snowflake Splendor Suite. So there's a lot of other matching products that go with this. And I wish I could open the catalog and show you, but I can't. And all my stuff is put away, so I don't want to drag anything out to show you what coordinates because it can get messy here really, really quick. And this paper is a returning favorite as well. And I did go ahead and flip these papers. But this is the Toil Tidings Designer Series paper. And I love the kind of toned down colors, but this is garden green, real red, and very vanilla. And you're gonna get 12 sheets of that, and there's 2 pages of each design. So gorgeous. It's got that kind of oh, I don't know, I was thinking Norman Rockwell, but I think Norman Rockwell's more I don't know, it just feels cozy. When I look at this paper, it just feels cozy. Makes me want to curl up in a log cabin with a fire and some hot chocolate. So that was that. And then I want to say this is 'Tis the Season. And let me see. Yeah, this one is 'Tis the Season, and this one comes in 6x6 already, but you are going to get 2 pages of each design. And so I'm going to try to fan this out so you can see all these papers. Gorgeous. We got some more garden green. Oh wait, it's not garden green. This is shaded spruce. There's some garden green in there, but this is shaded spruce. You got cherry cobbler, real red, and then I think whisper white. But anyway, gorgeous paper. Now keep in mind, there are products in the holiday catalog that coordinate with this. And then we have this paper, which I've already fanned it out, and I think I have all this upside down, I think. Let's see. Try to fan those out so you can kind of see, but all these papers have some kind of wording on it, whether it's like a story wording or recipes, kind of old recipes. Looks like kind of news article-ish, if that's even a word. So that's actually in a kind of a script font. You've got this foil. I know you can see that foil. It's got that shimmer to it. And I want to say this is Wonder of the Season. Yeah, this is Wonder of the Season specialty paper. That is gorgeous. And then this one is going to be the Heartwarming Hugs. There's a whole suite on this. So if you are... I think this is the one that has all of the coffee. I think this is the one that has all the coffee, coordinating coffee stamps and die cuts. But check that out. There's actually a whole page. I've cut up my 12x12 already, but there's a whole page that is a lot more than this. It's like the other half. So if you're into scrapbooking, if you take this one full page out of the paper pack, there's your background for, you know, some kind of a little ice skating, if you have ice skating pictures or something. But this was really cute, and I was really struggling on how am I going to cut this down. And let me see if I have, I'm going to look really quick and see if I can just go ahead and pull out the other part of the paper that I cut. There we go. Like, this is the full sheet of what it, well, there's one of the full, there's one half of the full sheet, but if you put them together, there's like, the bottom part is more people ice skating, but that's like a whole sheet. I know I can't show you a full sheet right now because I've already cut this up, but it's super cute. Super cute. Make sure I got all of them on that. And then this one, I am so glad they brought this one back. There was a suite last year on this, but this is the Brightly Gleaming Specialty Paper. And I know you can see all the shininess on that one. Gorgeous is all I can say. Gorgeous. Now it's come back as a variety bundle that includes the designer series paper, the stamp set, and the punches. There's a combo punch pack that punches out 2 different sizes of ornaments. One is like this size right here, and then the other one's like that size right there. But it's bigger than that. This is just the designer series paper. But that little copper finish to it, just, oh my gosh, makes it just pop. So that's the Brightly Gleaming. And then we have, what do we call it? I guess it's a matter of how people pronounce it, but it's, I've always called them poinsettias, but I know that it kind of looks like poinsettia. But we do have this paper that is just, the colors are just, like, you have to see this paper in person to realize how soft these colors are. That's even gorgeous. And I know there's a stamp set and some dies that go with that as well. And then this last piece of this particular paper, get that out. Oh, hold on. I think this is the, oh, this was the Heartwarming Hugs. Sorry. The other one I think was, I'll have to look in the catalog for the name of that other one. But this one actually is the one that goes with the coffee set. And I remember that because one of my team members was here last week working on some samples, and she used this and did the coffee cup. So that's the one that's Heartwarming Hugs. Cute. Love it. So that is the designer series papers. And then we have some specialty papers, which this is a pack right here, and you've got your red and green foil sheets. I'm trying not to get that on there, but there's red and green, and these are some bright colors. So if you need a little bit of red and green foil to help a project pop, this is your kit. This is your packet right here. And then we have the Balmy Blue glitter paper. And this paper actually is one of the products that comes in the Snowflake Splendor Suite. You get, there's, in the package, there's 2 pages, 2 12 by 12 pages. And this one is the Balmy Blue glitter paper. And then this one right here is the brushed metallic cardstock. And I don't know if you can tell from this particular picture, but there's actually 3 different colors. They're all different shades. These 2 are the same, and then you have a darker one, and then you have this one right here. But this is like a brushed metallic, which we also have copper, and then we have gold as well in our product line. And this paper coordinated with the Halloween suite, and this is the black glitter paper, which when I first saw this and pulled it out, I was like, it kind of reminds me of, like the texture reminds me of like sandpaper, but it's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I used it in a card. I don't know where my card is. Oh yeah, I did. I used it in a Halloween card that I used as a birthday card earlier in the week. And then we have red velvet paper. So, and you can feel it. Like, it just feels so velvety. But we only have it in red, but it's still gorgeous because it's a bright red. And then we have, it's called Plush Poinsettia specialty paper. And there's 3 designs, but there's 2 of each page of each sheet, and you can kind of see the detail. There's that sheet, and then you have that sheet, and then you have this sheet that has like some holly images on it. So that, my friends, between these real specialty papers and this entire, get this back over here, this entire stack of 6 by 6 pages is the paper share. And this share right here has a total of, between all of this, there's 166 6 by 6 sample sheets of paper and is $73. And if you live near me, I live in San Antonio, so I'm in Northeast Bexar County, but if you live anywhere in the Bexar County, San Antonio, Texas area, and you want to opt to do a porch pickup when these are ready, then you can save even more money. You can save the shipping, and it goes down to $66. But that gives you a sampling of all of the new papers in the holiday catalog. Thank you, Veronica, for jumping on. Yeah, I'm just finished showing the papers, but that's a lot of paper, and it's got some weight to it too, but that's a good set of papers. And the shares are designed for people to get a little bit of everything. That way you can see for yourself what they look like in person, and you're like, I want that paper. And then you know what paper you need to order. And so when this gets delivered, they're all, I don't just throw them in a box. They're all packaged and labeled so that you know what the paper name is, the product number, and then the price of the paper. Because some of the paper is $11.50 and some of it is $15, depending on if it's like regular designer series paper or if it's like a specialty paper. And then, like I said, some of them come with 48 sheets, and some come, you know, a little less than that. So it all depends on how it's packaged, depends on how I split out the share. But that's the paper share, $73, literally, and that includes shipping. So don't forget, the prices that I give you include shipping. And for the paper share, what I'm doing is, if you purchase the paper share, we also have in the holiday catalog, there are some gold cards and envelopes. And so if you purchase the paper share, you're going to get a half a pack of gold cards and envelopes. And that's why I did this one. These are kind of already have a little design around the edge. And you can use these cards if you want to decorate them, or if you want to write just a simple note on them. But they have the coordinating gold envelopes, and I know you can see that sheen from there. That's cute, but that's what you're going to get. That's your bonus gift for purchasing the paper share. So I'm going to put this aside, and then I'm going to flip my page here, because I know my notes, I have some extra notes here. But if you had to purchase all of that paper that I just showed you, like all of the full packages, you would literally spend over $244. Wow. But with getting it through the paper share, and you're spending only $73, you're saving like 70%, and you're getting a little bit of everything. That's awesome. That's a great deal. Okay, so now we are going to get my ribbons over here. And I'm just gonna dump them out, because I know which one is which, if I can remember. But I know this is a hot mess, but it was a nice pretty picture earlier that I took before all this happened here. But this is the first one, and in all of these samples, it's exactly a yard. So in the ribbon share, this ribbon share is $27, and that includes shipping. And then, of course, if you want a porch pickup, you can actually get it for $20, and you're going to end up getting 21 sample yards of all of this ribbon that I'm about to show you. And this is the Mossy Meadow 3/8" diagonal stripe ribbon. You can see that from there. So you're going to get a yard of that. And then we've got some real red 3/16" braided linen trim. You can see that from there. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like a heavy twine is what that reminds me of. But that's that one. And then we've got this real red 3/8" sheer ribbon. So you can kind of see through that. It has a little bit of a shine to it. I don't know if you can see that. It's still gorgeous. Real red. And then we have all the trimmings combo pack, which, let me pull those out. This is the this is the freebie that I'm actually going to give away for anybody that watches this video, likes, comments, shares. But it's the extra ribbon pack that I got instead of getting the 10s, because I boo-booed on my order, which happens occasionally. But I'm going to gift a package of this. And let me see if you can see this from this angle. Look at that shine. It's gorgeous. And I can't remember what color this is. Oh, Old Olive. This is Old Olive. So you're going to get a yard of that. And the other one that's in the combo pack, you can see that, is Poppy Parade. It's gorgeous. And then now we have a Wonders of the Season combo pack, and it's this one right here. It's this one, and then it has this, let me separate those a little better. It has, this one is, I can't remember the color off the top of my head, and I don't see it on the pack either. Let me just open the catalog, because I know it's in the front of the catalog. That way I can tell you the colors. I know that trim is like a braided kind of gold trim, but I can't remember what the other one is. Oh, I almost passed it. I'm looking in the catalog, but I have to look at it off the side, since I can't show y'all what's in the catalog. It's shaded spruce. And this is a full inch ribbon here. So here we go. And this one does have a little bit of a shine to it. Try to see if I can turn it that way. But that's a pretty thick ribbon. This is the I'm sorry, it's not like thick, but it's more wide because it's a full inch. But it's been a long time since we've had a really wide ribbon in the product line like this. But it comes with this one, and then there's also this gold kind of a cord, kind of like a gold cord. But those two colors look really well together. Shaded spruce and gold. And then, which one's next? This one. Trying to figure out which one's next. The Snowflake Splendor ribbon, which is a 1/4 inch ribbon. And that one has some shine to it. And this is part of that whole Snowflake Splendor suite. So there's that one. There's a whole yard of that, which will get you several bows and several projects with that. And then we have a basket weave and metallic, which is these two right here, ribbon combo pack. And these two ribbons go with the Gilded Autumn, part of the Gilded Autumn suite. So I love this one. This one's just, it's soft. It's got a little bit of a texture to it, and actually it's very flexible when it comes to making bows. Super flexible. I mean, that didn't get any easier for me, and I have sometimes a difficult time making bows, you know, but that one's gorgeous as well. And then it has this kind of copper trim. It's real similar to the one that we had last holiday catalog season, but not quite. It is different. But I was glad that there's at least a copper design that's in the catalog, because then I have a ribbon that goes with the brightly gleaming paper that I love so much. So there's that one. And then we have this 1.5 inch metallic mesh ribbon, which I know you can see the little shine off that, but this is part of the Magic in the Night suite, the Halloween suite, and it's gorgeous. And let me show you, I'm going to grab this card real quick, because this is the card that I made for my best friend and teammate Erica. But there's the ribbon that I just showed you here, and you can actually sponge this and make it different colors if you want, but I left it alone. But there's that black glitter paper that I showed you, and these are some products from the suite as far as the embossing, the web embossing folder, the designer series paper, the stamps. I took that stamp from a different one, but I really just pulled this card to show you that this is that ribbon that I just showed you there. It's cute. So there's that, and then we have, should just be this one left, which is, did I put it on here? It's a, let me make sure I'm doing this one right. Let me look in the back of the catalog so I can get the name of this right the first time. It's the embroidered ribbon. Oh yeah, I do have it on there. It's 3/8 inch embroidered ribbon. So, and it's got this nice neutral color. It's got a little bit of, you can see some texture in it. And that is the entire ribbon share. So there's 21 yards of ribbon right here. And it's $27. And that includes shipping. So if you're looking just for some ribbon, here's 21 yards right here for $27. And if you had to purchase full spools of all of this ribbon, which I've got, let me put these back in here so you can see, but I've got all my spools in this little tin. I know it's kind of, but if you had to purchase full stools, I can't believe I said that. Spools, Barbara. Spools. If you had to purchase full spools of this, you would actually spend over $81 getting all this ribbon. But of course, a lot of these ribbons have 10 yards. Some of them only have 5, but most of them have 10 yards. So if you're looking for a great deal, there's a ribbon share right here. It's, I think I calculated it to be a 67% savings because you're only spending $27. And if you had to buy everything full spool, you'd spend over $81. And that 81, the numbers I give you for the full prices, that includes the shipping, Stampin' Up shipping, the tax, everything that it would take to get all those spools to your front door. Okay, so then the bonus for that one, it's not a holiday product, but I wanted to do something with ribbon. So if you purchase the paper share, your bonus gift is going to be a full package of linen thread. And this goes great with everything. And there's 15 yards in this little bitty package. There's 15 yards of linen ribbon on here, and it's kind of a crumb cake color to it, but that's a great deal because you never know when you could just need a simple little piece of linen ribbon and they'll go a long way. So that's your bonus gift for the ribbon share. Let's take that aside, and then the last part is, get it to the right page here, is the accessories. And I think in the catalog they're showing them as elements and accessories. So I'm going to kind of put some of these full packages off to the side, and let me start with these big pieces right here because we have felt. I've already cut these down to 6x6 pieces, but there is actual felt. There's 4 pieces of these colors. This one doesn't come in 12x12. Surprisingly, it only comes in 6x12. It comes in a 6x12 package. So that was pretty easy to cut, but there's only 2. I can only get 2 shares out of one package, but there's some felt. I don't know what the colors are off the top. Let me see if it says it on there. I don't know. We'll have to look in the catalog. But anyway, it comes with, this accessories share comes with the felt. And then we have these glitter star ornaments, which that's the full package, but what you're getting is you're gonna get 3 of these glitter star ornaments. So sometimes this is just a nice little touch to a card. And I don't have a coin right here next to me to kind of give you an example of how big it is, but if I had to guess, these are probably the size of more than a dime, but maybe not quite a nickel. So you're going to get 3 of those, and they come in a little package like that. And then we have beaded pearls, and you're going to get these in my palm here. You'll be getting 4 of these. Aren't those cute? They have like a little, I don't know, little shiny pieces in the middle of the pearls that just kind of help bring that out. But you'll be getting 4 pieces of those. And then, get to the right one here. I'll go ahead and do the jingle bells. There's some jingle bells, and you're going to get 2 of each color. And there's 2 of these red ones, there's 2 gold ones, and then green ones. So that's the share of the jingle bells. And then in the Gilded Autumn Suite, there's also, make sure I got them all, there's these little acorn trinkets that are so cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And they have a little bitty, let's see if we can get it up there, but there's a little bitty kind of O-ring hook at the top. So it makes it real easy to put some either a thin ribbon or cord or linen trim. Maybe the free linen thread you get from the ribbon share. See? That'll go through that to help add on to a project. But you're going to get 5 of those. Now let me get those out of the way. And then we have these blue adhesive back gems, and you're going to get, I know I have another one in here. I don't know if you can see, but there actually is 2 colors in the pack, and you're going to be getting a pretty good assortment. I don't have my little list of the number on each one of them, but you're going to get basically a strip of each color. And then we have our wonderful gems, and you're going to get a strip of, let me get the other one here. You're going to get a strip of each one of those colors as well. And then we have some adhesive backed snowflakes, and you're going to get, I've got the other one in here too. There should be 2. Here we go. There's 2 colors in that as well, and I don't know if you can see that, but one is slightly pinker than the other, but you're going to get two colors of that. And then we have these iridescent pearls, which you have to see in person. I'm going to try to pull the samples up a little closer, but that's part of the Halloween suite. And look at those. Depending on the light that hits against it, I don't know if you can see that from here, but from my angle, it reminds me of like Mardi Gras colors. But they're gorgeous. And that's part of the Halloween suite, the iridescent pearls are. So you're going to get a strip of those because there's several sizes. So there's those. And then we have all the trimmings, embellishments, and you're going to get a strip of those. And there's 4 of each design on there. So you're going to get those. And then now you're actually going to see why we estimate for the sequins, because these are the snowflake sequins, and this actually is one of the products that is returning from last year. But you can see how tiny those things are, and I'm not even going to try to mess with them because they are so tiny, and see, look, they stick to everything. So I want to make sure, well, these are mine, but see, that one won't even come off. It's like stuck to me now. Try to get that back in there. There'll be a loose one. There'll be a rogue one around here. There we go. So that was the snowflake sequins. And then in the we also have these sequins for everything, and you're going to see why I'm left them in the box, because when I first opened the box, I wanted to just pull it out, but then I realized, oh, it's in there like that for a reason. I'm not even going to take the top off, but there are 4 colors of sequins in here, and let me see how many pieces. There's 3,600 pieces of sequins in here, and I'm going to leave the top on because I'm going to flip it over so you can see. Each one of these little quadrants is just full of sequins, and so you're going to get a little bit of each one of them. Definitely not going to count them, but you'll get a fair share of each one of these. And I think this splits up into like 4 people, so it's basically just going to be a good estimate. But these are the, let me make sure that's it. All right, you guys. Not even sure what happened there, but I noticed that I had lost connection, and it was trying and trying and trying to reconnect, and then I had to go check out the internet connection, and it was still showing an active Wi-Fi connection. So yeah, that kind of, let me see if I got some comments going on here. I'm not sure who joined me back, but I'm gonna get that down there. Actually, I was almost done. I almost got to the end before it cut out on me. So what is that saying? Just when in doubt, just reboot it. So it was taking forever to try to reconnect. Thank you, Veronica. It was taking forever to reconnect. And so when it's done that before, all I've done is just basically turned off my phone and restarted it for it to get back on. But the only thing I didn't do this time, because I wasn't sure if it was going to do anything, is I'm going to try to really wrap this up, and hopefully I won't get cut off again. But I did not turn off my airplane mode because I wanted to make sure that there was a good connection when I got back on. So I'm going to jump right back into it. Basically, I had showed you all of the accessories that come in the accessory share, and the total cost for all of the accessories is $37, and that does include shipping, don't forget. And then if you want to do a porch pickup, if you live anywhere near me in the San Antonio, Texas area, you can porch pick up for $30. And then if you had to buy all of the packages, you know, whatever, however they're packaged, if you had to buy all of the full packages in order to get this sampling right here, you would spend over $111 to get a full accessory package. But with the share, it's only $37 or $30 if you porch pick up. So that's actually a pretty good deal. And then the last deal, what was my bonus for this one? Oh, the bonus for the accessory share, and that's the one I don't have because I ordered the extra ribbon instead, is, and I can't show you in the catalog, darn it, is a rectangle tin. And it's probably about that big. I guess I could look at the measurements in the catalog, but it's a rectangle tin that's part of like the Halloween set, but it's just part of the packaging. There's several new things of packaging that's in the holiday catalog, and the bonus gift is one of those tins. So it's big enough to put a gift card, a small gift, maybe even a Stampin' Up! Gift certificate to your crafty to a crafty friend or crafty relative. So I'm going to set these aside. But the last one I want to show you is the I Want It All. So if you are like me, and I'm going to drag all of the samples back over here so you can see, but if you're like me and you want all of the paper, I'm going to try to get this all in the same picture here. We'll drag the ribbons back over here. And I want to try to bring this up just a little bit to see if maybe more can show up in the picture. But, or I could just do that little mess right there. let's just do that. But this is everything, and I want you to be able to see almost all of it here. Plus my blog spot and the email. Oops, plus the email as well. So what happens when you try to go scratch your nose real quick and your hand hits the camera. So let me get all that in there. But I know this is like a huge mess right now, but I'm going to reorganize it. But if you can't decide whether you want just paper or you just want ribbon or you just want accessories and you want it all, check this out. It's only $116 and that includes shipping. But if you had to buy everything full price and place an order to get full packages of all of this, you would literally spend over $430. I know that's crazy, but people do place orders like that. So I just wanted to make sure that you notice all of this is over $430 worth of value for full packages, full retail. That does include shipping, tax, everything from Stampin' Up. But the I Want It All share that I'm doing is only $116, and that includes shipping. And you're going to get these 166 6x6 sheets of designer series paper, specialty papers. They're really specialty papers back here between all of the these shiny papers, the metallics and the glitter paper, all of that. You're going to get all of that. That's over 73% when it comes to what you're going to be saving. That's awesome. Now, how do you participate in the share? Oh, let me show you the bonus gift while I have it right here. But the bonus gift for the I Want It All share is going to be a full package of the mosaic gusseted cellophane bags. And there are 25 bags in here. So these are perfect for treats. Even if you wanted to do a gift to somebody. I'm going to try to pull one out here so that you can see. For those that don't know what gusseted means, whenever a bag has an indent on each side like that, it's so that you can put product in and be able to, you know, at the top tie a bow or whatever, and it allows for the girth of whatever you're putting in there. But that's what the gusseted part is how it's designed on each side. But isn't that a gorgeous design? And there's 25 of those. And for the I Want It All share, you're going to get a full package for free of the mosaic gusseted cellophane bag. So that's the freebie for the I Want It All share. Now, I'm going to leave that pointed down. I'm just going to continue to talk. But the way that you can reserve your share for right now is to RSVP to my email right here. Don't forget there's 2 S's and there's 2 P's in Barbara Stamppad at yahoo.com. And all you need to do when you RSVP is, if you're new to my shares, obviously your name, the type of share that you want, and your mailing address, because that's where your share is going to be mailed, priority mail. And then your email address or your PayPal email address, because I'm going to be invoicing through PayPal. And don't worry, you don't need a PayPal account in order to pay for your share, because you can use a debit or credit card with PayPal, and you don't have to create an account, which is actually pretty convenient. And then the shipping, everything will be included in that. And then, of course, if you decide to get it, the I Want It All share, you're only going to pay shipping once. So even if you wanted the paper and the ribbon, you're still only going to pay shipping once. But if you only wanted paper, you'll pay shipping. If you only want ribbon, you'll pay shipping. But the more you add to your share, if everything fits in the flat rate box, then everything. And this, I think, will be just fine. This particular share that's right here, all that will fit in a flat rate box to be able to mail that to you. So there will be a link on my blog that will have the button where you can just click to email me all that information. But the deadline for the first product share is going to be midnight of August the 3rd. So I'm doing a preview a little bit early because I want to get it out there. But at the same time, from now to, let me see, from now to August, I guess I should put, I think there's a payment deadline in there. I need to go back and look to make sure I put a payment deadline in there. But the final share deadline project is August 3rd. But obviously, you can reserve your share and pay for it, you know, at least a week before the deadline. But you'll definitely see an invoice from me first. So that's kind of how that'll get started on that. But so on August the 4th, I'm going to be placing the orders with Stampin' Up. And once I receive the shipment, then I'll separate the orders into the shares. And typically a share is 4 to 5 people. So once this first share is full, then I have to start another share. And then I'll need at least, you know, 3 to 4 more people for a second share, and then so on and so on. Because when we get the products, all this only divides equally and reasonably into 4 to 5 people. So that's kind of why the shares are limited to the amount of people per share that can participate. And if that happens, then I'll make a note on my blog spot and let you know and set up a second RSVP and payment deadline for the next share. But with the first share, the orders will go in, and then once I get them, I'll separate them, and then everything should be out on or before August the 11th, back out to you. So, and then if you opted to pick up your share from Porch Pickup, then it'll be ready on August the 11th. And then if there's inclement weather that day for whatever reason, then I'll hold your share inside until I know that you're on your way, and then just kind of leave it out there briefly for you. So, but if you need a new or annual holiday catalog, if you weren't already on my catalog mailing list that's already gone out and over with your share, I'll know if you're a new customer. I'm going to include a full color copy of the annual catalog and the holiday catalog. It'll be available online on August the 4th as a PDF, but if you're like me, you like to have your full color copy like right in front of you, so you can flip through the pages and everything's in color and you can see. So all you have to do is participate in the share, and then that kind of gets things rolling on there. So, and then I just want to wrap back around with what I said at the very, very beginning. If you still want to participate in the share and you want it all, but you still don't want to spend the full 116, then find a friend that will split the share with you. And then y'all can split the cost of the share and then split all of the product. So basically each one of you, would get half of whatever you get from the share. And so I'm going to go ahead and point. I'm going to sit down too, but let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and sit down, but I'm going to go ahead and show you one last time all of the paper, all of the ribbon, all of the accessories. Now what I'm showing you is, hi Darla. You joined me on the second half because I got cut off on my first video, so I had to, but I was actually done. I'm just kind of wrapping things up. But what I was showing everyone here was kind of what's included in the I Want It All share, and then going over all of the bonus gifts and some tips. So if you have a friend that you want to split the share with, that's totally allowed. And then if you want an even better deal, don't forget, if you join my team right now, you can pick, because think about it, if you're going to spend $116 on a I Want It All share, you can still do that. But I want to just let you know that right now, if you join my team, you can pick $125 in product in the new annual or the holiday catalog, and put those products in your starter kit. And the best part of that is that you're only going to pay $99 plus tax. So it still only comes out to $107. And that will include your $125 of your product that you wanted. You're going to get a free paper pumpkin kit. You're going to get free shipping of your kit directly to you. Free business supplies if you need business supplies. You're going to get those unlimited opportunities to win team and Stampin' Up! Prizes and challenges. Right now, you're going to get the holiday product pre-order privileges, and in a couple of weeks, you're going to get pre-order privileges for the new, larger die cut machine, which is going to be a whole month before release to the public. And then on top of that, you're going to get your own 20% discount on all of your orders. Plus, you get to keep your own host rewards when your order is $150 or more, which those start out at least $15, depending on your order, because it's typically 10%, and then the more you order, obviously, in one order, the greater rewards that you get. And then you're going to have an awesome support team between me and my upline, Jennifer. There's lots of other support from other great demonstrators in our team as well. And then there's going to be absolutely no obligation whatsoever to remain active. And even hobby demonstrators can take advantage of this really, really great deal. So that, you guys, is the holiday catalog share event. And if you missed it from the beginning, you can go back to the beginning if you want to see the beginning. The video will cut off, so I'm going to have to take it offline and kind of merge the two videos so it ends up being one long video and then re-upload it. But thank you for watching. If you missed it from the beginning, I am going to be doing a drawing for the All the Trimmings ribbon combo pack because I ordered an extra one instead of the tins. So, and the tins is one of the bonus product prizes. So I'm going to be raffling a package of this. So make sure you like, comment, share. Those that do participate in the shares, at the very end of the first share, I'm going to be doing a drawing for a separate little prize, and then I'll add it on to your share whenever the shares are shipped out, which should be on or before August the 11th. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget, give me a minute here. I could feel that little cough coming on. I'm about to go make sure I updated my blog page. There's going to be a whole page on there that is reserved for the holiday product share. So everything I talked about tonight in my notes will be on that page. And then the link will be on there so that you can email me directly with the instructions on everything that I need for you to put in your email. Everyone will be invoiced through PayPal. And then as soon as the deadline is over for the very first one, that's going to be the most exciting part, because the very next day is when I will place that order with Stampin' Up! To get those orders shipped back to me so that I can separate everything, get them packaged. Remember, they're not going to be just thrown in a box. They're going to be packaged a lot better than this. This was just to show you what you would be getting. So you'll get a nice little package delivered right to your front door. So thank you for joining me, and if you watch me every week, don't forget I will be back here on Facebook Live tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. and got some goodies for you for tomorrow's afternoon session. So thank you so much for joining my little premiere, and I hope you saw some pretty interesting things. And if you want any of this, make sure you RSVP to the share, and that will get things going for you. So we'll either see you tomorrow or we'll talk to you later. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.